This boy and girl are going to be well equipped when the time comes to take their places as worthy members of adult society.
Aloha, y'all. This is Daniel Eisenman, the host of the Breaking Normal podcast, where my guests are all invited based on the frequency of synchronicity, all done in person, and all trailblazers in the breaking of all things normal.
Wow, you're so smiley, Yovel. You said first time? First time for what?
That someone interview me.
Okay, all right. So I'm here with fresh off reuniting with JP Sears, the very first podcast guest for Breaking Normal and who wrote the foreword to this book, Breaking Normal. Did you happen to read this by chance, Yovel?
I started to read it in the Burning Man, and I have 2 copies of them right now.
All right, 2 copies. So does that mean you're reading it twice?
I have one in my home. I have one in my office in Denver, and we're gonna have right now another one here.
Well, this is a big show. There definitely seems something synchronous about the timing of it, because it seemed like a rebirth. You know, sitting there with JP on my couch, and the rebirth, but the labor process, the 9 months leading up to that, was partnering with you. I don't know if it's been a full 9 months. Do you know how long ago it was?
Okay, we opened the studio here in February.
Okay, and I like how you're speaking. I was a little concerned about this because when we hang out publicly, I feel like sometimes I'm your translator, even though I only speak English.
Yeah.
What's your first language?
Hebrew.
Hebrew, and you
Yeah.
speak English.
I speak English.
And any other languages?
I know a little bit Arabic. I know
Really?
a little bit some European language, but not a lot.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can do my best to, if I need to translate. And what I would say for you, if I could encourage you, just speak. You're speaking even a little calmer than usual, which I like. Do you find yourself, if you get nervous, you calm down?
No, the opposite. I think when right now we're sitting together, so in my mind is like a business talk. When we just hanging out in the creek, or we're going to Inverness or doing something together, it's like more like me casual with my friends. So it's different mindset for me. It's like just to do, like, enjoy, be whatever we want to do, and just hang out. And right now when we're sitting like in that way, it's like more business mindset. So it's like you need to be more relaxed. You need to speak more clearly and slowly, looking the others in the eyes, and be like more in the business mode.
Okay, so that's the mode you're in right now?
Always.
Okay, but I know, for instance, when my dad listens to this, he's gonna be like, wow, he has a thick accent.
Yeah, that's something that in my life, I always writing the SWOT model about myself.
The SWOT model?
Yeah.
What's that?
So SWOT model is speaking about your strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Okay?
This is a business thing as well.
A business, but I do that to my personal life.
Okay, I like this, because I've heard of the SWOT analysis for a business, but you're doing this personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my biggest weakness is my accent.
You think so? I don't think so.
I will tell you why. When I do a phone call to sell something, everyone's thinking that I'm maybe a scam because I have my accent. And in the USA, there is the biggest problem with the Indian companies that try to scam you. Like if right now we will call to Amazon, 99% of the search on Google, you will get a scam number. And they will try to tell you, download some app, and then they will try to hack your phone.
Okay. So I do see that. Now, what if you started doing your business calls prioritizing video calls, like a FaceTime or a Microsoft meeting?
Yeah. So this is when you do the sales in the end. But most of the time when someone kept you his info, it's just a email or a phone number. So what I did right now, I hired some lady with a beautiful voice that she doing the first call. She pulled the people to the studio, and then I meet them in the studio. Or me, or right now I try to hire a salesperson.
Okay, and this is for the business that we're partaking in right now. Let's Do Podcast.
Yes, Let's Do Podcasts, and that's right now the business and the place that we are in.
Let's Do Podcast.com.
Let's Do Podcast.com, yeah.
Well, it's been a big part of my journey. I'm super thankful. It was, we synchronously ran into each other at a coffee shop when I overheard you talking about your podcast production startup. And I do want to hear how you think we met, but we had met before this. And I was like, yeah, I have a podcast called Breaking Normal. And then we did a show here and we haven't stopped since.
Yeah.
We're probably about like 40 episodes in, I think. And this is why you're
40.
getting these high quality video versions because of Yovel here at the podcast studio. So thank you, Yovel.
Anytime. Yeah, I think the first time I saw you, it's when I was thinking you're Israeli in the creek. And I was with two guys that they serve in Duvdevan as well, the same like our producer right now. And then I saw you and I say, Daniel. And then I say, oh, you're Israeli? And then you look at me, what? And then I ask you in English, you're Israeli? I say, no, but my name is Daniel and I am kind of Jew. And then that was funny. Because then we start, like, I start to know you and then you told me about your podcast. Then the second time I saw you by really mistake, I didn't plan to see you. It was in the coffee shop when I start already the podcast studio. Mm-hmm. Then we did the first episode together when I think it was with the twin sister. Mm-hmm. And if people will go in to see that episode, they will see the difference of the quality production between the first episode to the current one.
Okay.
And you was...
oh, there goes the TikTok.
The TikTok go. You was the collaboration and everything else.
Let me think what I'm going to do about that phone for a moment. But let's, I want to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question, then I'm going to go get that phone. And I might even like prop it up here or turn it off.
Okay.
You have, leading up to being in Boulder, what in the world were you doing? And yeah, we can start there. I'm going to grab my phone.
That's a good question. I arrived to Boulder. I think I didn't even plan to come to Boulder. So when I arrived to Boulder, it was totally one of a million option. My father, he have a business all around the world and he met a lot of people during that time. One of the people that he met, her name is Abby. She connect me to her brother, that her brother live in Boulder 50 years.
Okay.
Her brother is Sina Simantov, the owner of Island City Club.
Okay.
The most beautiful place in Boulder by far. He offered me to come to USA and work for him while I was still in the fighting in Gaza.
While you were fighting in Gaza. So yeah. I mean, that's a big topic. I don't know if I know anyone else that's fought in Gaza. Do I?
You have two people in that room right now.
Right, yeah, that's what you said. What you mentioned that you were part of a group. What was the group called?
Yeah, my unit called Egoz. It was the commando group of the military. And his unit is in the same group. It's Duvdevan. It's another group. And there is another unit. It's named Maglan. It's three units. I would write these down, but I don't know how to.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
But the three units in the same place. That's where I serve. And when I was in the war in Gaza, I always dream. All my life, I dream about the US. I visited when I was 16 years old. And in that time, I've been in Miami. And I told my father, I one day will come and do business in the US.
Wow. So when you went to Miami with your dad for the first time in the US, you decided you were going to do business here in the US. Because what's interesting about this is my dad's dad escaped the Holocaust, came to New Jersey, but then started many businesses in Miami. Then where my dad started businesses in Miami.
That's a funny story.
Where I was born in Miami. So anyways, so you were 16 when this happened.
Yeah, and then all my life I dream about the US. So I was thinking I'm going to build a business in Israel that will be big enough. And then I will be able to come to US that way.
Okay.
And then, life has happened. The war started. My business in Israel in that time went down.
So when you're 18 in Israel, does that mean you're enlisted in the army?
So when you're 18 in Israel, you need to go to the military.
Okay.
You can decide where you want to go and how much you want to volunteer.
Okay.
And I say if you're going to the military, you're going to do 3 years, like be your best version of yourself. Okay. Everything in life. If you have to do something and you're doing that, even in high school, try to be the best. The best in your way. Okay. You don't have to be the best in class, but try to make the best for the time.
Okay. So what was your decision for those 3 years?
So I tried to join the most elite special forces that exist.
Okay.
And we always say, when you dream about something, not all the time you're going to get that, but you can aim to you can aim to the sun and you get in the, I would say to the
What is it? Shoot
to
for
the-
the stars, aim for, or shoot for
No.
the stars, land on the moon or something?
the opposite. It's something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And then I land on a star, and the star was the unit Egos.
Unit, it goes.
Egos.
Mhm.
Then you learn. You start the training with 20 people. You work together. You learn how to be a squad. And then it's
So
like
the squad is of 20 people. This part interests me.
Yeah, it's
So you're one of 20?
we finish. I think we start 20, and then because there was two less people in the squads, they take one squad and they split the squad between other squad,
Mm-hmm.
and then we finished 22 in the end. But
22?
yeah, because they put more people in us and more people got kicked out. That was how they did that in that time, because we got missing soldier. It didn't get enough people that was qualified to the unit.
Okay, all right. So you had to qualify for this unit?
Yeah.
How'd you have to qualify?
So when you are 16 years old, you have it's called Yom Sayarot. It's the day that they try to take 20,000 people around in your age and try to see who is the 500 that fit to join the 1 week of, or 1 week, or there is like 2 weeks there is 1 week in March and the other week in November. So it's like 500 and 500, around 500. Maybe it can be 600, 400, it depends how many people fit. Most of the time, there is every year 20,000 people that go into the day.
20,000 to 500.
Yeah, there is 20 to 25 days. Every day there are between 400 to 600 people. It's one day that they try for 4 to 6 hours to break you, to see you can survive that 4 to 6 hours. They try to break you physically, mentally. They try to see if you are smart, if you know what you're doing, if you know how to work with a group, with a team.
How many people drop a day, you said?
So
Did you say 500 or 400?
it's 20 to 25 days that every day there is different people that come in.
Yeah.
Every day there is between 400 to 600
400 to 600 that drop.
that coming to the day.
Yeah.
And in my day, I don't know about other days. I know that in my day there was 20 people that got. There is two things that you can succeed. You can get the 1 week to be in Matkal, or the 1 week to be in Shayetet. It's like to be in the Navy or to be in Delta Force. Okay, if you compare it to the US. So there, in my day, there was 20 to Delta Force, to Matkal, and there was 20 to Shayetet, to the Navy SEALs. That was how it's working in my day. So when I trained teenager to the military, that's after I finished, but that was the same around them, between 20 to 25. Maybe it's changed right now. Maybe it was different in the other days, but that's what as much as I remember. And then after that, you have 20 to 25, maybe more days, depending how many people wants to be qualified to the unit.
Okay.
Right now, because the war, there is by far more people than before.
They want to qualify?
Yeah, because there is by far more motivation and inspiration to the young generation to join and be in special forces.
Okay. Wow.
And after that, you have 1 week of the same that you have been through in the 4 hours, but you have that for 1 week. That they try to see who are the best 100 people in that 1 week. I got Shaldag and 669 in that week. Unfortunately, I didn't pass the other test, and I arrived to my unit. It goes. Shaldag and 669 is like elite forces. There is 4 elite forces in the IDF, and there is 3 commando units. Okay, I tried to be in 2 of elite, and I didn't qualify with the other tests that I did. And they'll send us to special forces. You do over there test as well, and then if you qualify to one of them, you join to one of the unit. So I think from the 20,000 people that try to be in that unit, there is between, let's say, 500 people, I think, every year, to 500 to 800 people, in my opinion, that qualify to the elite and special forces. Like if you take all the numbers of the units, not a lot of people. I think there is maybe 1,000 active soldier. Yeah, in the commando and include the elite. So that's not a lot of people that active, if you calculate in the big picture.
All right. So to follow this properly, you're saying 20,000 people get turned into about 500 for the special forces, and that gets broken into different units.
Yeah.
And the unit Go ahead.
to 7 units. Yeah,
To 7 units. And that most elite unit that you were going for, you did not qualify for?
I qualified from the 1 week. That after that 1 week, if you pass, there is more couple of tests. Like you need to meet some commanders. You need to meet to do body tests, psychologic stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there, one of this reason, in my opinion, is because when I was 15, when I did, there is one day before that you go and do some test. I didn't know what they want from me, and my info over there was really like not really good, well, because in that time I say military, it's so far away. I don't know what is that test. Like first time I have vacation from school, I need to do a test now. So it's like I didn't prepare myself. This is the reason why I wanted to train teenager before the army, because that was my pain point, that I failed there. I didn't prepare myself before the military good enough. When I did the test, I didn't know what's gonna make me.
I'm surprised you're getting tested at age 15 for you to start when you're 18.
You're starting, yeah. It depends how old you are. Yeah, because I'm January 1st, so I'm January in my year.
Your birthday's January 1st. Wow.
So they take you really in the beginning, because think about that, there is thousands of people in the same year that need to do tests to see where they're gonna be in the military. Then you need to work with them and to understand where is everyone fit. So you need to start really early.
Wow.
So I start when I was 15. It's before I was 16.
Wow.
Before I got the ID, I did the first day.
So, all right. Wow, that's so different. That's so different than my reality, for instance. Like for instance, even my dad's reality, his best friends, when they got my understanding, I wasn't there, but when one of them got drafted,
okay,
he stayed up for 2 days straight and just drank beer and stayed awake. So by the time that they did his physical, his blood pressure was so high that he did not pass to get drafted.
So it's different.
Very different. So I'm just saying, like, that's like a reality I've heard. And my dad was just like, he didn't get it. He was like, my dad might have done something similar, but he didn't have to do that. But it just sounds so different. So now you're in the army when you're 18 and you're starting a business while you're 18?
No.
Yeah, like, so give me the order of operations here. So
okay, when I joined the military, I finished my last test 2 weeks before I joined. Okay, I finished, and I remember the test. It was math test. I finished, and 2 weeks after, I already joined the military. When I joined the military in that time, we started training. In our unit, in my time, it was 1 year and 4 months, maybe 5 months, depend how long it takes. Right now, it's 1 year and 2 months to 3 months. When I joined, it was 1 year and 4 months to 5 months. In that 1 year, you barely go home, you barely with your phone, you barely have time to do anything else besides to be the best soldier that you can be. Okay? So you can do nothing. Like we don't allow to own our social media in that time. You're not allowed.
So when you say own, you mean you're not allowed to have your social media?
You're not allowed to have, and especially you're not allowed, if you have, you're not allowed to publish photos of you with uniform or of you with something that connects to the military.
Okay.
Yes, you know how it's worked with you when you are 18, you try not to follow the rules. And we try to do like to own social media. We didn't publish our picture with stuff that connect to the unit. Only when we finished the military was able to publish.
Okay.
And after that, after the year and 4 or 5 months of training, you join to the unit. You finish your training and you start to be a special forces soldier. In that time, you have another year and a half, because we didn't do 3 years. You have another year and a half that you are prepare yourself to war. Just to understand, Israel for war.
Yeah.
Israel from 1948 to 2025 to this day was in war every couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone tried to take Israel down. We're surrounded by enemies. Like people here, and when I talk with Marines, they fly 20 hours to be deployed.
Mm-hmm.
We drove 20 minutes to the border to fight about our life. Like in the 7th of October, the terrorist was 10 to 15 minutes drive from my family home. Okay, that was so close. I drove 25 minutes and then I went like put vest, take the gun, and going to war. This is how it's work in Israel. When you grow up with rockets all the time above your head. Like when I was in kindergarten, they teach us how to put a gas mask. That if something will happen, you will be able to protect yourself. When you were 3 years old, think right now we need to teach your daughter that she's 8, 9, how to put a gas mask. It doesn't sound like realistic. Something that you're gonna do. You don't think about it in your daily life. You need to teach your daughter what it means when there is alarm and you need to run to the shelter. Doesn't something that people thinking about that. That was our childhood. Every year there was 1 month that we didn't went to school because there was rockets. This is how we grew up. So then you join the military, you say I have a meeting. Now it's my time, our generation, to protect Israel, to protect our family. My grandfather fought for Israel. My father fought for Israel. I fought for Israel. And I'm sure that my son one day will go to fight for Israel. Because people will not leave the Jewish. They blame us about everything. So we fight for the reason and for the rights of the Jewish to be alive. Not for anything else. We don't fight to conquer lands. We fight just because we want to stay alive. And right now it will came to all over the world, slowly. You saw what's happening in Boulder a couple of months ago with a terror attack. That the guy is burned, an Holocaust survivor, that she was 90 years old. She can't harm anyone. She was barely able to walk. And he burned her because she had one crime that she did in her life. She's a Jew. So that's how we fought. So we went to the military and we got the reason that we need to do whatever we need to do to protect our families. And I will tell you that Israel is number one moral military in the whole world.
Number one what?
Moral. Yeah. IDF, Israel Defense Forces. They never teach us how to go to war, only how to protect. Yes, we're doing operation outside the border. Mossad is the most amazing organization of intelligence in the world. They're doing the most amazing operation, but it's only for one reason: to protect Israel, to protect the Jewish people and the other Christian and the Muslims that live in Israel. I got a lot of Muslim friends in Israel. People think that we're fighting. No, the opposite. I was training with one of my friends MMA every day. My life was in his hand a couple of times. His life was in my hand, and we trust each other. Doesn't matter who you are in Israel. If you support Israel and you want to live a good life, you are welcome.
Yeah, it's become such a politically charged topic from people that I don't think really understand what's going on. Like I have no intention to come here and give guidance on this ongoing war.
Yeah.
Other than, wow, it's some of the outcomes are extremely sad.
Mm-hmm.
What a reality check.
Even the Burning Man people heard from Israel that they fought in the IDF, come and blame you. In the place
in Burning Man, people were you saying?
Yeah.
Tell me about what you just said there one more time.
So when people heard that I'm from Israel,
okay,
and I fought and I was serving in the IDF, they was come and tell you are like that and that and that.
So people were being mean. Like what do you mean? What do you mean?
I never got offended because I tell you an example. The first time I came to Boulder, after 2 weeks, I went to a bar with my friend. We're sitting in the bar and then we talk with 2 girls. One of the girls heard that I'm from Israel. You know, the first thing that she did for me, she told me, you are a baby murderer.
Oh.
I look at her and I say, I risk my life more than a couple of times to save the people, the citizens of Gaza, to save them. I never shoot when a terrorist shoot at me and he put child in front of him. Never in my life. And it's happened to us a couple of times. We never will kill innocent people. No one of the IDF soldier will want to live their life with innocent people. And the other thing that you can see, the pro-Palestinian doesn't able to manage conversation about that. I will talk with any pro-Palestinian about Israel anytime, any moment. And there was only one person that approved to talk with me, and he's a businessman. And he, in the end, after the 10 meeting, he donate money to Israel, to non-profit that I told him to donate.
Yeah, I mean, in one way, as you know, the Breaking Normal podcast, this is a way that I see you breaking normal. being willing to have this conversation publicly. There's a lot of people that are, it's odd. It's odd. It seems like the people that know the most about this are probably the most concerned about having public conversations, and the people that know the least are like the ones that are screaming the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
It's very odd.
Yes.
It's a strange thing.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, so many questions. Let me, now you brought up Burning Man. What's your overall, Burning Man must be such a cultural revolutionary experience for you, right? Have you ever been to anything like Burning Man?
No. It was, I will tell you that Burning Man is the biggest and amazingest subculture I ever saw in my life. It's hard to explain how it's to be there, but it's different from anything else that people was thinking. People, when you say to you Burning Man, the first three things that jump in your mind is like drugs, is like naked people, and sex. Mm-hmm. Most of the people, this is what they think. But when I've been there, you see a city in the middle of the desert that building everything from zero. It's like economic, but without anything that you can buy. Everything is like give back to the community. It's like you cannot buy nothing, you cannot sell nothing. You need to do something for the community. What you give back to the playa? That's the obvious question. What your camp giving back to the playa? And then you think about that, you see there, you travel, you enjoy, you meet people, you see families. Like it's a city. I think maybe 10% of Burning Man really do bad drugs, but that's it. All the other people just come there to live their life, enjoy, travel, party a little bit, see the playa. I think the first day I've been outside the playa and you see all the lights, you see all the art car, you see everything. I was like, holy shit. That's the most incredible thing I ever saw in my life. Wow. That was beautiful. And I never did drugs in my life. I think the only alcohol I drink is beer. I drink 1 beer a day or 2 beers a day. It was amazing experience just to see there, to experience that.
You've never done any drugs?
Any drugs in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. And then never even smoked cigarette. Okay. Like against that, I don't think it's benefit the body. I don't think it's benefit the people. It's like take you to illusion. And I love my life. And that's another thing about Burning Man. I think a lot of people coming there to escape about who they are. In our camp, it was a little bit different. We got 2 camps this year together. Decentral and Cold Yogis. We collab this year.
Central?
Decentral, yeah.
Decentral.
Yeah. Decentral, yeah.
Decentral, and what was the other one?
Cold Yogis.
Cold Yogis?
Yeah. Cold Yogis, it's an amazing camp with amazing people. It's one founder from USA, one founder from Europe, think from Poland. Both of them, they met through Brim Wolf. Both of them doing cold pounds, and they're doing that all over the world.
Who are they? What's their names?
Dustin Moon and Raphael. I don't remember his second name. It's a family name.
Okay, Raphael something.
But Dustin Moon, I already, if you're the Dustin, you need to come to Boulder and do a workshop here. They're doing amazing with bread and with cold pound and everything. Amazing, the best that I ever saw. And I saw thousands of people doing that. And they build the camp. So the camp is like, I think 60 or 70% people from Europe and then 30% people from USA. Amazing people, really interesting to talk with them, but most of them will not talk with you about business and politics. Our camp, that is the central, is camp from crypto, camp that people like, most of them are entrepreneur, business owners that doing bunch of stuff, VC founders, billionaires, whatever you can, amazing people, talk all about business, I think we talk about Trump and all the stuff that happened in the US and all the crypto in the world non-stop. That was a different camp. And to see the combination between both of them, that was really interesting. Really interesting.
I bet.
Yeah. But yeah, people running for their life there. They want to be, they can go to Burning Man and be what they dream to be.
Running for their life?
Running from their life.
Running from their life.
Because not a lot of people love their life. It's like, maybe you love your life and you love to be who you are, and you will, in any case, will talk about what you're doing. The same what I'm doing. I live in my own dream. I dreamed when I was 16, 10 years ago to come to the US, start a business, start working hard, build a family. I'm doing that. People, not all the people doing follow the dreams. They maybe fulfill other people's dreams. That makes sense because that's 99% of the people in the world. But they don't want to talk about who they are in the Burning Man. And the people that they are living their life, living the dream, they want to talk about who they are. That's a big difference in the Burning Man.
So you're saying the people there in Burning Man are the ones that are living, like the 1%, they're living their life, or no? I'm just making sure I follow.
Say there is like two groups that I saw in Burning
Oh,
Man.
you saw those two different
People
ones.
that
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Love
Okay.
what they're doing
Yeah.
daily.
Mhm.
People that doesn't love what they're doing.
And you got to see them come together in this.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That is interesting. What do you think the most interesting thing about the Breaking Normal podcast is since producing it?
Wow. Wow, it's hard to say. I think every episode you can find something crazy. The people that are on the show, every one of them individual, really interesting. I think the most interesting thing that will be is the retreat when you collab all of them together. If you will get all the people to do every day, someone doing, or a couple of them doing a day workshop, from Donny Dust to Red to the barefoot to the Sean,
Who
the big
isn't
guy.
barefoot? We both have shoes on, but it seems
Yeah.
like 80% of the people show up barefoot here.
But that's what's interesting to see how every one of them in one retreat of Breaking Normal retreat, that people coming and they doing the workshop, all the 20 people, 30 people, 40 people that been here doing something else.
With that, and that's the only audience. So you meaning not having people outside of the podcast, just only people that have been inside the podcast?
No, we can bring people outside the podcast. I think the people that in the podcast need to make all the workshop.
Oh, okay.
And we can even like think about it to doing the concept of Playa, of the Burning Man concept, that people can come and choose which workshop they want to go, but it's everyone together, one big community.
Yeah, the Breaking Normal 200 plus guests on the show would make quite the festival.
Yeah.
Like quite the extreme.
And in the end, the
festival's
show,
right, the word, quite the gathering.
we can get in the end show of JP.
Yeah, JP did his first comedy show at one of our retreats.
Nice.
Yeah, I know it is time to do a retreat. And what you're
So-
talking about sounds a bit overwhelming. I'm trying to think of a minimum effective dose of what we can bring to Boulder ASAP.
I don't know if something with that purple will be overwhelming. It's any one of them are amazing.
Oh, you mean if any of them come to the yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Speaking of things that we do together in events and Breaking Normal experiences and military training, this pull-up pyramid gathering thing that has definitely been catalyzed by me and you, because I think what happened was we were coming to work out and then you were like, let's do a pull-up pyramid. And I was like, what's that? And do you want to tell us what this is real quick? Because I find the simplicity of this to be quite profound.
Yeah. So when I've been in the military, one of the stage, there is a cruise commando that you try to be like, they send all the squad in special forces to be all of them commander. The benefit of the course is make you to understand about any position of other people doing. It's like in business. If you become the CEO, you need to understand how every one of your employees feeling. When I built business, I did everything. I've been editor, I've been production, I've been social media manager. I know to explain about any part of the business to anyone that will come. Because right now I'm the CEO. Yes, I have operation manager, I have people that produce, I have social manager, I have editor, I have everyone in the business, but I know exactly what every one of them need to do. The same in Special Forces Squad. You need to know exactly what everyone doing. In that time, there was start a big competition between the three units. Who is the strongest unit, stuff like that. It's just when on the beginning, because it's the time that they took all the three units and put in one place. And then I say, okay, I want to break the record of pull-ups and dips. So
dips.
how
What
the
a great
fuck I'm gonna
combo.
do it?
What a great combo.
And I wanted to get to run 3 kilometers less than 10 minutes. I remember that. It's not so fast, but
what is that? Is it like 1.5 miles?
It's like 2 miles.
It's like 2 point.
No, it's
6
1.9
miles.
something like that.
Okay. All right. So anyways, you're running fast. All right. So anyways, so tell us about these pull-ups things.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And then I try to understand how I can break the record for the pull-ups and the dips. I think the record there was 52 or 53
In a row. 52
in a row.
pull-ups in a row.
And the other part that there is a coach or female coach that every time that you're going down, you see your elbow straight.
I was
She
gonna
can
ask.
touch your back and then you can go up.
Okay. Oh.
In dips,
Whoa.
it's something different. Dips, you need to go to 90%.
Mm-hmm.
You need to touch a fist,
Mhm.
and then you need to go up. You need to straighten your elbow,
Mhm.
and only then you can go down.
And does she tap you there too, or no?
Yeah, she tap you, or she like say yes, yes,
I
yes,
actually
yes,
wonder
yes.
which one I would be stronger at. But go ahead, please.
Okay, dips is by far easier than pull-ups.
Yeah, I'm saying stronger relative.
Okay.
Relative to the rest of the world.
And then I said, okay, I need to break the record. So I did the pyramid
Mm-hmm.
that we're doing. It's like 1, 1, 1. So I did it with myself or when friends want to join. 1 pull-ups, then I took 10-second rest. 2 pull-ups, 10-second rest. 3 pull-ups, 10-second rest. So until you get to 10.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to 10, you have 30 to 1 minute's rest. And then you start to do 9, 8, 7
Mm-hmm.
to 1.
Mm-hmm.
The last pull-ups need to be the slowest pull-ups that you can do, around 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I built because I did it with push-ups a bunch of times.
So you would do this with friends in order to train the pull-up record,
And-
to break the pull-up record.
And I did it twice a day. Morning
Twice a day.
and
You were
evening.
doing 200 pull-ups a day.
Morning and
And how many
evening.
days a week?
Every day. No rest.
What?
For-
Don't you think you needed a rest? Don't you think you
You-
like 1 day out of 10 days? A
I
rest
was
day?
like 19. I was eating like a crazy. I was training all day long.
Did you have friends that joined you in this?
Only one friend joined me most of the time.
Uh-huh.
He was like my closest friend in my squad, Ilusha. And then we did a lot. And then when we did a test, I did 55 pull-ups and
55 pull-ups in a row.
144 dips. And I broke both of the records.
144 dips in a row.
And I think someone crossed me.
Did someone videotape this?
No, we didn't have, it didn't get phone in that time.
Wait a minute. So 54. All right. So I don't know. I
55.
don't know how to wrap the dip thing. I haven't even tried that many dips. Now 55 pull-ups in a row where someone was tapping you on each one.
Mm-hmm. And dips 144.
And you were, let's just stick to the pull-ups for right now. So you were doing these 200 pull-ups a day for how long leading up to that?
So before we started the course, I did a lot of walking out and I did a lot of pull-ups before that. But then we arrived at, I did it for 3.5 weeks in a row.
3.5 weeks. So, oh my
In a
gosh.
row without rest because
With that.
I wanted to break the record so bad.
And then you went straight into the competition? You didn't have a rest day before the competition?
I know you don't think about that in the
But oh
military.
my gosh, you should do that. You could have done like 80 maybe if you've done a rest
I don't
day.
know. I was
You like should have tapered off. You didn't taper off. You just went straight from the previous day of doing 200 pull-ups a day for 20 something days in a row, and then you did the competition. Oh, you didn't. Oh, come on.
and
I'm amazed you did that.
I
too.
was at that time I was like 10 kilo less, is like 25 pounds less, shredded as fuck, and I got the same amount of muscles.
How much did you weigh then? Do you know?
62 kilogram, 63 kilogram.
Okay.
Right now I'm like 75.
Okay, so you were a little lighter. Okay.
Was 12.
Quite a bit lighter. Quite a
Yeah,
bit lighter.
it's
Yeah.
like 25, 30 pounds less.
And then you're telling me you did 144 dips in a row.
Yeah, in the dips there is a good trick if someone wants to do fast dips.
Oh yeah,
and
let
do.
me know what you're talking about.
When the biggest problem when you do dips that your body is long. So you can lose balance.
Mhm.
So what I did, I saw a video on YouTube and I put my knees closest to my
I know
chest.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I was like a ball that doing a dips. So I did down, touch the elbow, I touch the fist, need to go up. She said yes. You keep doing that. So I was able to do it so fast that it was really good. And when I become like a ball, like a soccer ball, it was by far better for me with the balance.
When you became like a soccer ball.
Because I took my knees to my chest.
Oh yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, no, I know that trick. I have never. That's what I'm saying. I know how to do a lot of dips, but I've never done it. But I'm like intuitively, I know what you're speaking.
I don't know if I will try to do it again. I just was trying to break the record, and you are surrounded by 20, 25 guys that.
Now tell me
full of
this:
testosterone.
did you do this in the same day?
Yeah, in the same 20 minutes after each other.
You could have maybe done even okay.
Yeah.
You must thrive on competition.
Yeah, I love it's like jiu-jitsu. I love the fights. I love to compete.
Well, I will say that we've done the pull-up pyramid. At first it was Yovel and I was like, that was a pretty, because I've experimented with doing 100 pull-ups a day. Lately, the last year, I've been sticking to like 60 to 75, like 4 days a week or so.
Yeah.
But 100 pull-ups, the way that pyramid with a friend is just so much more like a flow state, synergistic, easier way of doing 100 pull-ups, I would say.
And it's nice.
And then I've done it now for every Sunday, 1 p.m. at the park, Eben G Playground. You're welcome to join. Please do. I'm waiting for the first girl to join. I thought we were about to have a girl the other day. She backed out last second. Have you ever seen a girl do it?
No.
Okay, yeah. I think I know of a girl that can do it.
If there is a girl that will do it and will do it without stop, like you and me doing that, we're gonna invite her for whatever she wants to eat.
The Jessie Graff. Maybe I'll send this part to her, see if she wants to come to Boulder.
Whatever.
I think she's got this. I think you've got this.
She can
Jessie.
choose the restaurant. We'll go all of us.
Okay, all right. Yeah, she came to our first international tribe design in Kauai. She was like an American Ninja Warrior and such. She's super strong. My sister did 17 pull-ups in a row once. She's pregnant now with her second baby, so I don't think she's entering this competition.
If she's gonna do with the baby, whatever she wants.
So, but I think this is such a beautiful thing for people that have been to like Santa Monica or Venice Beach, especially on a Sunday, like where all of Southern California's like best athletes gather to work out together next to the ocean. This is kind of what I see this is cultivating in Boulder, which it already has some of that vibe. But I think it's like nice to have it purposeful on Sundays at 1. And it's not a competition. People are like, let me hear it from you before I bias, because a lot of people are asking me about it, but they're like, oh, did y'all have that pull-up competition again? I'm like, what, a pull-up contest? I'm like, wait, what? It's not. How do you describe it? What are we doing there together?
We are growing together as individual, as a group, and we enjoying together. It's not competition, it's the opposite. It's like we support each other. Like if we see someone getting our time, we tell him, you can do it, brother, you can do it, and can help him. The opposite. The goal is to make you better, a better version of yourself. And as much as you become better, we as a group become better. That's how I see that. It's like in squad, in life, in business. It's like nice to do something alone, but you can see the biggest company in the world, there is no one person that owns 100%. Almost every time, different people. And you have a great example in Boulder, in Ben and Ice. I think there are 5 partners now, and they are doing amazing. Everyone doing his own gig in the business, and they don't need any employees.
And Bernice is right next to where we're doing the pull-ups, so those are a great combo, which is right next to the creek, which is a great triple threat. A triple threat to you getting stronger. Because I am a great lab rat for what it's like to do 100 pull-ups, and doing it in the group is the way I would recommend the most.
Oh yeah.
And you don't have to do them all. Like we have people, like he was saying, you can jump into them, you can stop when you want. I have realized though that there's been only one to make there. I do believe competition can be cooperation as well, just like y'all are training in your military groups. And I do appreciate that. I realize there's only one person that does the pull-ups like I do, which means like when you get to rep 8 and 9 and 10 and 9 and 8 and 7,
only you and me, no?
There's only one other person that doesn't split those sets up, and that's you.
Yeah.
So there's a little competition for people that feed on that as well.
That's what they need to do. But again, it's not like fights that there is one lose and one win.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's everyone win.
Everyone wins. Everyone wins. It's like when a man ejaculates, and there's a sperm, a cum shot, like one cum shot, and then within that cum shot, there's millions of sperm.
Yeah.
That are competing to get to that egg.
That's
correct?
true.
But the winner, they all win.
Yeah.
All the sperm want the winner to win. But it's like that's the true. It's in our biology. It's in our DNA. It's in our evolution that competition is cooperation. When we realize that we are all on the same team.
Yeah, we are tribe vitamins. We are one big tribe over there.
Yeah. Well, how much time have we done now that we've talked?
44.
Is it? Oh, I did it again, and I didn't look once. Look at that. That is so. If you've been tuning into the podcast lately, I had this little theme of where I was like randomly asking, "How's our time doing?" And it was typically on 44 minutes, and this time
Yeah.
it was on 44.
Yeah, it was 4.
Bad.
Now it's
I asked
45.
all the
45.
fours. All the fours. Well, I do have some breaking. First of all, you were in war. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You were in war. Okay. And you mentioned about how in y'all's units and such that y'all never kill innocent people.
That's true.
Does this mean that you've killed people before?
But not innocent.
But does that mean that's what I know that's a breaking normal question. I know you don't have to include this in the podcast.
No, it's okay.
But I'm realizing because I don't think I've sat across. I'm wondering. It actually makes me wonder. Have I sat across this podcast for the 200 plus episodes that I've done? Have I sat across someone that has killed people?
But you don't kill people. You kill terrorists. That's something else. You kill the people that try to kill you, and not only you, the people that you love. Like we are the last line to stop people to go and murder and slaughter your families.
I understand that part, but I understand if that's how you want to answer the question.
Yeah, people will understand. And I just have a friend that's back from Gaza, and he's a sniper, and I think he have by far more successful shots than anyone else. But in the same moment, he didn't kill just to kill. He was the last line of protecting people, because we don't go and see someone in the street and shoot. You shoot only about people that have AK in their hand, try to kill you, they try to scream about you, try to do something to hurt other people that it's not you. It's like I will never in the street, let's say we're walking together, if someone will try to attack me, I will never attack him. I will dab, I will try to avoid the fight. If someone will try to attack you, I will be the first person to take him down.
Yeah, that's a tough topic. It's like beyond taboo. It's like a tough topic for people to talk about. And I do appreciate that about you, for sure. That I hang out with so many different people. And there is like a reality. Like one day we were hanging out, we were going to the sauna, and my friend mentioned to us, she's like, someone's throwing fire at people.
That was a terror attack.
And I'm like, and I heard that, I'm like, well, I'm sure they're going to be killed in about 1 second. Like, I'm sure the police are just going to kill them right away. Like, what a death wish to do such a thing in downtown Boulder.
Mm-hmm.
But that actually was not what happened. It sounded like this person was able to like do this attack publicly for a while. How did it stop?
It stopped because he stopped by himself. But if there was, let's say,
he stopped. You know, I mean, it's just that's an alarming thing. Like I am assuming, because I don't have a gun currently or anything like that,
and you're not allowed to carry a gun there.
And I would trust that. Like I've seen things. I feel like I've been in interactions that could have escalated, but because I was there and because how I interacted with them, they did not escalate. And it's just scary to think about that. Like, wow, downtown Boulder, some guy's just throwing fire at people, and he's just still doing it. And
yeah,
and at the same time, people don't want to talk about like protection from a like life and death standpoint.
Again, if someone will come to attack me, I will never attack him back. And I got situation in that, especially in when I left Israel. Then people hear that you are ex-special forces or you are in the IDF. They try to attack you. They try to say bad stuff about you. I never attack back someone that tried to attack me. The only two situations that we got involved in USA, it was when someone attacked innocent people. Again, it's the same reason that Israel will go in and will go to war. When someone tried to attack innocent people, when someone come to the land of Israel, going to a festival, and murder and slaughter and rape innocent people, that's the only reason that someone in Israel will take a gun and will protect. The same with terror attack. The only reason that someone will make fire guns in Israel is when there is a terror attack. And in Israel, it's happened a lot. This is why Israel, she's trying to defend herself. She's IDF, Israel Defense Forces. It's not like attacking forces. And unfortunately, it doesn't stop. And it's happened all the time. And people, when I talk with pro-Palestinian, I ask them, how many you think population of the world are Jew? You have a number?
You want me to guess?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would guess like 0.8% or something. 1.8%.
Okay.
1.8.
0.2%.
That was 0 point. So 0.2?
Yeah.
0.2. Okay, so okay. Yeah.
0.2 of the population of the world are Jew. Okay? You know what the pro-Palestinian saying? Between 30 to 50% are Jewish. Okay? And they blame us about everything.
Oh, so you're saying there's a misconception that you think pro-Palestinian think there's a lot more Jewish people than there are?
By far more.
But
it's happened to me a couple of times.
Am I Jewish in that percentage?
You are not Jewish.
Because my mom.
My mom are not Jew.
Yeah.
So you doesn't write under the rabbi as a Jew. Okay? As a Jewish, if you convert, like Jewish religions is the only religions that will try to convert you. The opposite, if you want to convert, come, you need to study, you need to make tests. Like if you're going to the rabbi tomorrow morning, tell him I want to become Jew, he will tell you no. Then you will come again, tell you no. Only in the third time that you're going to the rabbi and tell him I want to become a Jewish, he will tell you, okay, you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's taking between 1 year to 2 years. And then maybe you will become a Jew.
So it's customary to deny twice?
That's most of the rabbis. That's what they will tell you.
This is an interesting topic because I had a friend that was telling me about a story recently where he was in love with a woman and her dad was very, very...
It's easier
hard no. Like, you are not. This is not happening. And I was like, how do you know he's just not testing you?
Maybe, but it's easier for women than men because the Jewish religion is according the wife, the lady.
Say that one more time.
The Jewish religions, like if you get married to a Jew and you are non-Jew, your children will be Jewish.
Yes.
And there is a reason. In the Jewish religions, it's the only religions in the world that the female above everything else. We put a yarmulke on there to remind ourselves that there is something behind us. Jewish religions believe that the women are the top priority. They are our main thing in life that we need to make them happy. We need to protect them, to provide them. And as much as my father educated me, that maybe can trigger a lot of people, is about who is the man who need to work at home. What is the job everyone on? And my father teach me, you need as a man to provide and protect and let your wife doesn't work for food or for a roof. She can work only for passion. Okay? When we talk about that with a lot of females, they was call me chauvinist. But then when you go into what I'm saying, it doesn't say that the female is not allowed to work. The opposite. She can work only for her passion. If I will tell you, Daniel, you have enough money for food and for home. Work only for your passion. You will be happy or not?
That's a good question. That's actually a great question. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
And I'm not sure because it might be for something to do with me being a man.
Okay. But if you come to me, Yovel?
Meaning that when someone wins the lottery, a lot of times it's their keys to depression and like a downfall.
Okay.
Like meaning that like when a lot of men grow up in a wealthy family, they tend not to live the easiest life.
I think that's true, but it depends on the occasion. I grew up...
But I understand what you're saying. And I do think that most women that I know would prefer that at their deepest core.
Of course. You have... Like, it's like there is a cowboy that I heard this podcast that is saying that there is a lot of female in the world that there is no one to take care of them.
Mhm.
No one that truly will take care of them. So it can be a father, it can be a husband, but there is no one like that. Female, in my opinion, maybe today they want to go to work. Go to work. The opposite. Two of my sisters, I think they're making more money than they can dream of. There are two amazing female. They are leaders in their area. They are doing amazing. Both of them. But they will have the father that take care of them. That if something happens, they can go for him. And they have the husband. Both of them married. And both of their husbands are incredible people, amazing. And I know that both of them always will take care of my sisters. And I think they admire that more than anything. You have the safe place that doesn't matter what's happened. You have the two guys or one guys, doesn't matter, in your life that will always will be there for you. And they have me, of course, and my brother as well. They know that if something happened, they can call me 24 hours and I will do everything for my sisters. How many girls and women in the world does not have that? One person in their life that will do everything for them. Think how I give example, your daughter, she look at you and she admire you. You will do everything for your girl. You will do everything for your girl. You will give up about relationship. You will give up about money, about business, everything for your girl. There is not a lot of men like you. It's like the question that you and JP talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need more strong fathers.
That's true. That is true. The reason that I do think the reason you look at me as a good father is because the person, what JP asked me, he asked me who's the person that we know that I admire, that I am inspired by the most, and it's my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think this is like a call to, like, this time in humanity is a call to arms for strong fathers.
Mm-hmm.
For
I
sure.
agree.
And does that mean that they are providing a safe place for their wife or woman or mother of their children to be safe and secure and fed and not have to worry about making money, but can make money for fun?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that? And you think so? Yes.
I think a real man will provide and protect, will take care of his wife, his children, and will do everything for them, and will make his wife to do something for passion, and his children as well. Like he was able to follow your dreams and do what you did with your brother, because your father, he fought, and his grandfather fought to be able to left the survival mode and go to the thriving mode. My father did the same. My father, when he was 13 years old, he worked for money to bring food home. And he gave me the opportunity to dream, something that he never was able to do. I will never understand in my life what my father sacrificed for us. Will never be able to understand. But I will understand that he sacrificed something that I need to admire that. I need to understand that I can follow my dreams because there is someone that wake up and decide to make a change in his life.
I tend to say the same. Like, it seems like a great structure for a boy to follow, to think that I will be able to provide a safe place for my family to thrive.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to be the strongest, best version of myself while I do that. I'm not sure if many young men / boys are growing up with those ideals. I think they're very much more distracted by TikTok.
That's a problem. And that's something that's missing in the world.
And porn.
Yeah.
And all. I mean, TikTok, I just
porn is
the epitome, but there's so many.
Porn is the biggest poison of a man. And I always say that a boy can be a boy with a mom, but to become a man, you need a man to follow. And this is why you see in the recent time all the strong masculine men rising in the social media and going up, and people start to love them. In my opinion, this is one of the reasons that Trump won by far, because he's a masculine guy. Even there's people that agree with him or not agree, but people look at him and say, we have enough. We have enough. You saw Miss Alabama in 2020, as an example, was a transgender woman. Fed
Miss Obama, you said?
Alabama, yeah.
Michelle Obama?
No, Michelle.
Oh.
Miss Alabama. It's like the prettiest concept. Like who's the prettiest woman?
Okay.
And like there was a fat, huge girl that was the prettiest woman, and it's like against
Her
the
name
society.
was Obama?
No. Alabama is a state.
Okay.
And like
I was like, wow.
No,
I
no,
thought
Obama.
you were alligating something else.
No.
I've heard before.
I heard it before too, but I don't think.
Okay. Now I just all right. So I think
But,
I
yeah,
trust y'all clarify.
the
Got clarity
society
on that as well.
is change. The people getting change. They say we had enough. Like it doesn't make sense. Fat is not beautiful. That's my opinion, and that's my opinion of 99.9% of the people in the world. And right now, when someone support to be a fat, it's not good. It's against your health. It's against the society. It's against everything that we grew up on.
I guess there's someone in their bright minds, I'm imagining, is thinking that it's more positive to the whole culture to extinguish some of these insecurities from people that believe they can't be as fit as the photoshopped model. I understand. I'm just saying, I understand the paradigms, and I definitely agree with you that I think there's an issue if our biggest like media forces are starting to promote having extra visceral fat and obesity as a good thing.
You want me to give you the best example in the world about that?
Okay.
I think there is Mania Jeans or Levi's, one of the company. I don't remember exactly which the company. Okay, they did in the last 5 years campaign with fat and transgender women.
Okay, that's
okay,
interesting.
to support the society.
Yeah.
In 5 years, there was break even about the money that they get from the campaign, the money they spend on the campaign.
Okay.
They did one campaign with, I forgot her name, but super hot model. Okay. In 1 week, they did profit of more than they did in the last 5 years. And it's just show us example that people was needed that again. Because that's make so many people to buy that. And that before no one bought that. People wants to be like that. Yes, don't be like, to get a body like you, someone need to train and work out like crazy.
Well, that's why it's unfair to me. It's unfair to me to say that, oh, you can't have those fit people there because it's making too many people insecure. Because I'm like, that's not that hard. I like personally think it's not as hard as people think it is to be extremely fit.
I agree. Is to make decision, follow your decision, and make that come true. It's like everything starts with a dream, and then a dream become a goal, and then a goal to come true is in the action. But I always say to people, take a dream, write it as a goal, and start to work on that. Make it as action.
Yeah, so many things. Do you have any questions for me? What time are we at, and what is it in real
103.
time? What's the real time? Do you know?
The real time? 3:15.
Oh, see, I have to get Davina from school at 3:35.
That's okay, Davina. If
Daddy late, are you driving here or no? Did you drive here? Like
no, my car is in City Club.
I might have to leave here pretty soon for out of actual time reasons.
Yeah.
There was something I definitely wanted to ask you. Any questions for me in the meantime?
No.
Pull-ups Sunday 1 p.m.
Of course.
Tallow balm. Wait, which one did I have here? Hold on. Oh, the white chocolate. Tell us about it. You're such a. We finally have you on camera. Tell us what you think about this, please.
Okay, it's the best skincare or something I ever tried in my life. I'm not a big fan of vitamin and stuff like that, but I started using the 2 elk antler, I think.
Elk antler? Yeah.
And elk liver, what you gave me.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. You feel by far better. You feel by far more fresh. The tallow is amazing. It's like help everything in your skin to get resolved again. For example, when I came here, Colorado is so fucking dry. And when I used that, before I used that, I was not able to sleep at night. I was like scratching all the time. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I would get so upset. Then I use that. Don't do a lot. Take like that, put on my skin. Perfect. Perfect. I love that.
I love that you love the tallow. I love that tallow too.
So guys, buy the tallow. And it's good for the hair too.
It is good for the hair, man. Well, I appreciate you so much. I have a lot of questions. One of the things I was thinking about doing when we were talking about all that training stuff in the beginning, I wonder if we should move that to the back of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like the different numbers and more jump into your experience of Boulder and Burning Man. And if you do that, I can tell you how to edit that postscript. But if you do that, I was curious, what are the things they do to break you? Just like if you can give me some rapid fire. You were talking about
break
like,
me?
Yeah, like break the group of 2,000 down to 500. What are the things that were challenging?
20,000.
20,000, I mean, 20,000 to 500. What were the things that they would do
Easy.
to skim the fat?
If you will take all the strongest people in Boulder, put them in front of sand hill, make them to do 20 sprints without any break between the sprints, you will see a bunch of people that we stopped running. They're going to start walking. All the strongest people in Boulder, I'm guarantee.
Well, Boulder's particularly strong in
This is
hill
why I
sprints.
say, bring if you want, we can do a tryout. Bring people. I will
There are
do.
sand dunes in southern. Have you
Give
been
me
there?
1 hour with 2 breaks, 15 minutes, 15 minutes walk, 5 minutes break, 15 minutes walk, 5 minutes break, 15 minutes walk. You're gonna see. I promise you, you're gonna see 50% of people quit.
I don't doubt it. That's pretty tough stuff.
Yes?
Yeah. What's the next one? What about
here.
any other tests? Any other ways to break people?
Bring that.
Sorry, go pick up my daughter.
No, but I promise you that in 1 hour, I'm gonna break 50% of the people.
Anything else you want to say? I appreciate your time today, Yovel. I appreciate you so much. I definitely think I look at you as a godsend. Same with my friend Caleb.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I love Caleb. I just talked with him today.
Okay, great. Yeah. No, I think we have a good team going here, and I definitely appreciate this pull-up thing. You know, whenever we publish this, hey, I've done every Sunday since I've been back in Boulder, from Hawaii. I think I've been every Sunday 1 p.m. pull-ups, baby. 100.
Oh yeah.
100 are what you can do.
But we didn't really talk about the Burning Man and about everything, so we need to do a deep conversation about that.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's what you said about Burning Man sounded pretty impactful. It sounds like it was a great experience for you.
And where's the pop-up question?
Oh, the top 10 questions. I have some questions for you, real quick. What's our time? What's our? Is it 3:22 or what is it?
No, we have. I don't know what is that.
3:21. Okay, this is gonna be close.
We have like 4 to 5 minutes.
Really quick questions. What's your favorite part about Boulder?
The mountains.
What's your favorite thing you've eaten here?
Favorite thing I eat in here? Stella Cucina, the restaurant.
Oh, Stella Cuisine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's the best food what's the best food in Israel if someone goes there?
Shawarma, the basic food, great food, really good.
What's the most different between Tel Aviv and Boulder, and what's most similar?
By far different. Tel Aviv is one big community. You can sit everywhere, anywhere. You will meet friends. The most thing similar is there is a lot of athletes in Tel Aviv too.
Who's been your favorite Breaking Normal podcast guest?
Wow. I say Donnie Dust.
Donnie Dust. That's funny. That's who I was really looking forward to as well. I mean, there's been so many people I've been really looking forward to.
Yeah.
What do you think the most valuable thing I sell with Tribe Vitamins is?
Life.
Oh, cool. Nice. Who do you want me to interview the most?
Wow. I will say Elon Musk or Kimball Musk.
His brother's right. Hey, Kimball, come on,
Kimball.
Let's bring some food down from the kitchen and get to cooking on the Breaking Normal podcast.
Oh yeah.
He's tried. I gave him some tallow. Did you try it? All right. I'm talking to you as well. Keep breaking normal, y'all. Thanks, Yovel.
Anytime, brother.